Hey, good day, guys. This is Uncle Mese, and this is a video for Uncle Mese's country chicken sandwich. It looks fire. Fire. Don't touch. Too hot. Anyway, this is a pretty simple recipe. There's 4 ingredients here. It's a little bit misleading though because I did leave out the flour or the coating mixture for the chicken. But anyway, it starts with 2 chicken breasts and then some butter. If you are even considering using margarine, warm up your hand and smack your face. These are some brioche buns and some homemade pickles. Homemade is actually the brand name. I don't make pickles. Here you're going to see I'll be using a technique called butterflying. You just cut it down the middle flat, keep your hand flat, keep the knife straight, cut down the middle, but it's not quite a true butterfly simply because we're cutting it all the way down the middle. It's 2 pieces. Same with the second breast. Soothing, right? All right, now we have 4 pieces. And we're going to cover them with plastic. Right here we would be using a mallet. Any well-prepared chef would. But since I'm not one of those, I'm using a pot. A pot, not actual pot. Too early? Okay, let's see here. Right about now is when I realized that I was out of oil and could not actually fry the chicken. So big bummer. But as all good chefs know and can do, we improvise. So I decided, well, I had a little bit of olive oil, so I was going to coat each piece with olive oil and then into the flour mixture, which, by the way, the flour mixture is pretty simple. If I were really good at making videos and thorough and informative, I would have put the actual ingredients, but I'll tell you what they are. They are a mix of flour, of course, salt, pepper, cayenne, paprika, and garlic powder. Now you can add onion powder, you can add ginger powder, curry even if you want, whatever tickles your fancy. Now check that out. That looks pretty good, right? Coating them with oil, like I mentioned, and then flour. And we're actually going to put them on little cooling racks on top of baking sheets, and we're going to throw them into our countertop electric convection oven. And to be honest, it worked pretty well. I did not create as crunchy of a texture as I would have wanted. There were the the crossed fingers just in case. And then once again, butter. Margarine? No. No margarine. You want margarine? You slap yourself in your face and then go buy some butter. Oh, where's he going? Oh, hello. Here's a close-up of these brioche buns. And they're awesome. These are actually imported from France. I cannot remember the name of the brand, but they're sold at Aldi. Aldi, free shout out. Now, while no one knows who I actually am, but in the future, you will pay for that. You will actually pay me money. Check that out. Look at that. Look at. Oh, that texture is amazing. It's so shiny. So here we're just going to put some butter. This is what I call the longer way to butter and grill your buns. Not necessarily the harder way because it's not that hard. But it is just longer. Shortly, I will be showing you the faster way. Fire up your oven, or your stove in this case, and just take some butter, throw it on your griddle pan. That's it. Spread the butter around, let the heat do the work. Okay, then we just lay some buns down. There go the lids, there go the bottoms. And then I'm getting the 4 buns from earlier that I did the longer way. And right about here, going to play a game of Duck, Duck, Goose. Duck, 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 goose, run. You know how it's played. Anyway, After about 30 seconds, start to check. Oh my, look at that. That is brown and delicious. Like myself. Okay. As soon as they're done, gather the rest of them. Here we go. All right. Apparently this was in here for no reason. Not necessary. Oh, that's why. I want to show you some texture and color. Look at that. Look at the caramelization. That is amazing. Butter, I love you. Hey, check it out. There's one of the chicken cutlets. That's pretty amazing, right? Not too bad. We did get a little bit of crunch. Flavor was amazing. In all honesty, it was not as crispy and crunchy as I wanted. However, it was still very, very tasty. And, oh, wait a minute. Who's that guy? He's handsome. Uncle Mese's Amazing All Sauce. Some of you might be thinking, wait a minute, is this whole video, are these series of videos you're making, are they just simply to push Uncle Mese's All Sauce? Yes, of course it is. That's exactly why. I'm happy to share my recipes. I'm even more happy to share my all sauce with you. All right, so we put a healthy amount of all sauce and then pickles. And this is a giant cutlet for this sandwich. But guess what? No one's going to complain, because if you want a chicken sandwich, you're going to like chicken. You're going to want a good amount of chicken on it. And this chicken is delicious. We're going to add more pickles. We're going to add more sauce. We're going to add the top bun, or the lid, as we call it in the industry. Oh, guys, look at that. That is delicious. It looks amazing. Okay, let's get a cross section in here. Sharp knife. Oh my. Look at that. Gee, I'm not even hungry, and that looks good. Now, you might be questioning. Some of you might be saying, well, it's a lot of pickles. Yes, it is. The pickles, the tartness of the pickles, the vinegar really helps to bite and cut through the fattiness of the chicken and the creaminess of the all sauce. It just really balances everything out. And I gotta tell you, and I'm not just saying this because it was my recipe and I made it. This really was an absolutely delicious sandwich. I actually called my nieces and nephews over, who just happen to live down the street, and they rushed right over and they devoured some themselves. I was actually able to make more of the chicken cutlets, and we actually got some oil and fried them up, and they were absolutely amazing. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please check back here for more. Check out unclemese.com. Talk to you soon.